It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's on to Week 12, and we've got a great Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 2nd and 9 from the 44. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, you're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it second down. The Texans at 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack. So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after the...
Oh, what a juke into space! And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jalen Noel, 64 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Now Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Now a 1st carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And brought down but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Now Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Bills, first down. First and goal at the
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Allen now looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, kick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. Motion man is Shakir. Cook. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. Allen. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook taking it in. And the Bills take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Texans 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain. The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime.
Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Buggy. On the quick, right? 18. Outside.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But you look at this defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Ow! Where's the hot? 18. What's up?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here's away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 69 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Texans 10. As Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud looking to change the play. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
19 Texas. Swap. Mother swap. Hey, Uno Mars. Uno Mars. Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Oh, hey. Tony.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete to Trey Tucker.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone could have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
That is caught. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5. Now Stroud. Now he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Gregory Rousseau. Able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Stroud. And that's That's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
2nd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Christian Kirk deep to return it. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Tony.
Throwing now is Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
18. What's up?
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
18. Outside.
Stroud out of the gun here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Texans, first down.
Mixing up the middle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
He's going to look deep down the field. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen going to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 22-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Look the hot. 18. White Tony.
Stroud looking to throw. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, 18. 11.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
2 yards to go, second down.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3.
At the 16-yard line.
18. What's that?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
They'll run with Mixon, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker. Because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Allen to throw it. Fighting to stay upright. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ray Davis, 44 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
118. What's that? Hey, south. Tonight.
Back to throw. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 26-yard line. Well, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought...
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 46 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Cook up the gut, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Motion man is Shakir. To the air, Allen. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 16 yards.
In motion to tight end. First down, here's the run with Cook. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Texans 16. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got to fight.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 65 yards. And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Allen. Throw complete right side to Cooks. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. Oh, and now some space to operate. Down the right sideline. inside the 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he fires deep for Shakir.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
This is 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
And what a weapon to have, and you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
A gain of a yard. And the Bills' 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
319!
Up the middle to Davis. Oh, look at the juke. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
21, Texans 22. And Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on third down? You're a little off balance.
And it is caught. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Stroud to throw it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. The Texans on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, south. Why Tony?
Here goes Stroud again. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for down here.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your team.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Prater for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Texans 22. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And some good and some bad. Heck of a job to get away from that first tackler, but still, they're able to drop him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
Stiff-armed him. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
Again, it's Mixon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Bills, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the...
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?